qiphyedu. So let's move on to question 3 in computer science A2 level, paper 31, October, November 2021. Right, so question 3 says an ordered binary tree stores integer data in ascending numerical order, and the data for the binary tree is stored in a 2D array with the following structure, right, like this. And each row in the table represents one node on the tree, and the number -1 represents a null pointer. So A says the 2D array nodes is declared with space for 20 nodes. Each node has a left pointer, data, and right pointer. The program also initializes the root pointer to -1. This points to the first node in the binary tree, free node to 0. This points to the first empty node in the array, so we need to write program code to declare array nodes, root pointer, and free node in the main program. Right, so let's fire up Visual Studio and continue with the previous project.
In the first minute, which is actually very can't tell things serious. Let's go to map yet.
Okay, so now I'm gonna open up a new module, add a new module. So we'll add modules, and then alone go about add. And so take us to module 4. Right, so here let's declare our array nodes, root pointer, and free node inside the main program. So that will be sub main. Okay, so we're dealing array nodes, and this one is a 2D array, so it has to have a comma. So this one is, you can see here, it's there's a left pointer, data, right pointer. That means that there will be 3 spaces, 3 rows. Right, so not 3 rows, 3 columns, and then so because there are 3 columns, that means that here it will 0 to 19 and 0 to 2, so it will be 19, 2. So this one we need to declare it as integer. All right, and then declare root pointer as integer equals to -1, and then declare free node as integer equals to 0. Right, so we are completed declaring all 3 things. So let's just copy and paste this into our web document. Okay. Now let's move on to B. The procedure add node adds a new node to the array knows the procedure need to do all these things, but because if you read the next page, you realize that everything is already been given, just need to convert it into VB. So now let's do that. So let's call enter and then go to line number 7 and type in sub add node by ref array nodes. You need to remember that in Visual Basic, it was 2D array, you need to have a comma inside of a bracket, like so. Okay, by ref array nodes as integer, by ref root pointer as integer, and by ref free node as integer. Okay, and now let's console.write line. Enter the data. Okay, it ran naming data as integer equals to console.read line, and then if free node is less than or equal to 19, then array nodes free node color 0 equals to -1. Array nodes free node comma 1 equals to node data. Array nodes free node comma 2 equals -1. Okay. This root pointer. Now the root pointer is basically it's not pointed to anything, it's null, so it has to be equals to -1. Then it will then redirect to 0 instead. So that would be index 0, as you can see here. So read pointer equals to 0. All right. Else, leave it place as integer equals false. Okay. Also, not integer, but boolean. And this is true or false. Okay. And then during then current word as integer equals to root pointer. Okay, while place equals to files. Because you can see here,
and then I'm sure and this is some things did
if let's say you're not putting it in the first row, then you have to go to different rows. So you have to change the left pointer and the right pointer. Therefore, that's why you need to go through this entire loop. So place equals to false, and if node data is less than array words current node comma 1, then array nodes array node comma 0 equals would be array node current node would be your free node. Okay, your free node would be put place in the current node. Okay, and then place will become true. Okay, else else current node equals to array nodes current word comma 0. Okay, and if else
he's to what's it up into? Yeah, if the word is input, good way.
Right.
If array node, that's it. Oh, sorry. So here we need to add another line here that if array works current node comma 0 equals to -1, then else. So if array node current node 0 equals -1, then array node current node 0 equals free node, then place equals true. Else current node would be array node current node 0. We'll switch to current node to that, and then else if array nodes current in node 2 equals -1, then array node current node 2 would that end up becoming the free node, still equals to true. Okay, else current node goes to array nodes current node 2, then you end if, and then we need to add another end if here, and then and if and while and if, then free node equals += 1, and then else console dot write line output tree is full. Okay, and then you end if and then end the procedure. Right, now let's copy and paste this into our program. document, sorry. Okay. Well, now let's move on to C. The procedure print all outputs the data in each array nodes in the order they are stored in the array. Each element is printed in the row in order. Left pointer data, right pointer, right program code for the procedure print all. So sub print all by well array looks as integer right up
So if you some chunk over the bucket.
okay, so so not right line, sorry, this one should be, we can use this one we can use for loop. So for I equals 0 to 19 console dot right line right line gray loads
And tweet and the value.
x of 0. So this one is I and 0, and then this one put 10. Then we'll play closing brackets like that, and then array nodes I1, and then close the brackets, and array nodes I comma 2, a close bracket, right? And all X and then ends up. So yep. Then we can then send this back into our document.
Here's that. So keep the code get to give some any key.
Okay. So now the main program should loop 10 times, each calling the procedure add node. It should then call the procedure print all. Okay. Then I need the main program to perform the actions described. Loop 10 times. So for I equals to 0 to 9, add node, call add node, bracket array nodes group the crane node. Okay, and then so it's funny.
So go into yeah, all of it.
And then we need to call print all. And then console dot read line. Send this thing back into our main our document. We'll test by inserting the data. Okay. So now let's try it. We'll run the program. Changes to module 4. See what happens.
3 was typically the
Okay, enter data. Let's enter 10, 5, 15, 8, 12, 6, 4, level 4. Okay, so this is what we have. So you realize that there's a bunch of zeros on the bottom. So if this is the case, we're going to do some modifications to the program, because now it's actually outputting everything from the array, and we don't want that to happen. So what we do here is we change this to for I equals 0 to 19. If array nodes if array nodes I1 does not equal to 0. Right, so let's start again. This how it should work. 10, 5, 15, 8, 12, 6, 13, 11, and like 4. Alright, there you go. So let's just send this screenshot into our document. Should be. Let's send this into our document. For a screenshot, crop this down.
We could get to make it up in the tree. Simple things to make time in the same like that. To the point where the she was doing. But
okay, so we want to E, and in order tree traversal means it's the left node, then the rib, the output this, then this is the right node. Write a recursive procedure in order to perform an in-order traversal on the tree held in array nodes. Okay, so this one, we just need to enter on line 53 to get to line 54, sub in order, and then let's by, this one should be by, I don't have to do anything to the program, just take array nodes value, you know, okay. And then if the array nodes will, you know, 0 and that's not equal to -1, then you will visit, you will then visit the, you will then go through the procedure again. So in, order of array nodes, node colon 0, and if, and then console dot write line array nodes group node comma 1, and then another if statement, because it says misses the left node and then output then misses the right node. So now let's manage visit the right node. So if array nodes root node comma 2 that's not equal to -1, then in order the array nodes group node comma 2, and then this will end with the procedure. Copy and paste this into our program document, and then we'll test the procedure in order with the same data at the part B2. We'll take a screenshot to show the output after entering the data. So
and believe it gets the company deliver. But then it push up the.
So let's change the let's change the print off procedure to
the teams if this the subject can really good voice on it
to us just in order. Sure. And then with array nodes comma, and then our root node. So that would be free node, or is it free node boundary? Yeah, free node. So free node. Okay, let's try this. So 10, 5, 15, 8, 12, 6, 20, 11, 9, 4. Okay, so you show the data. Okay, so let's paste it into the program.
I'm actually in the deep pages that he does have to get to the true. Just till I'm looking at lasers and what they're being up to it, that's in the plate. That's the whatever.
Okay, so
Cut it. UFP. With bigger than it.
that, well, smaller. Okay, make it larger. Right. So, correct. So that's it for question 3 of Computer Science A2 level paper 41, October, November 2021. So I hope you guys find this video helpful. Do share this video out to other people who may need help with Computer Science paper 4. I hope to see you guys again in the next video. Till then, this is qiphyedu. Goodbye.